I want to talk about something that just came to mind in how like most events already happened. We're just experiencing uh, in a linear fashion in our physical body. Let's say, for example, an event that hasn't happened yet is going to happen in 6 months, right? Well, you're only perceiving it as if it's 6 months in advance when you're in your physical body. But if you're able to disconnect from your physical body temporarily and are able to reach the outside time and place that dimension, right? You call it astral, you call it non-physical, whatever, it doesn't really matter. You'll be able to experience what's going to happen as an energy that hasn't been coalesced into the physical frame. Because everything already is. Again, and this is what the importance of the physical body is. And I know in the spirituality we renounce the body. It's not that you have to say is useless because it allows us to experience things linearly and give meaning to this ball, this balls of energy going around in the cosmos, right? But in our bodies, we're able to experience like, oh, 6 months from now, I'm going to go to this party. Well, that party already happened if you tap into your extrasensorial senses that can sense beyond the third dimension and they can go beyond time. You can even arrange how you want to experience that in the physical. That's the beauty of when you can become a quote unquote God or light. You're able to travel as an awareness to the future or the past. And this is why they say you can't change the past because the events already happened, right? But it's going to mess up things that are going to be in the present if you start to mess up the past. But that's some quantum theories, I guess. I don't know. Let's think about the future now. Since the future is not doesn't exist, but it exists as energy, you can say, well, let me go into my mind and see how I want this to pan out. And you can put an intention out there in the universe, and that's going to structure that energy. The more you do it, the more you know how to do it. You can actually visualize yourself doing this. And then this is what people get into visualization and they win the lottery and shit like that. They just imagine this thing happening in a specific manner of events. And then in the physical, they see the clues. Okay, I saw that this day I was going to do this, and then I saw this clue that's going to point me into getting into that outcome if I do this. Or sometimes you might have to do a specific ritual every day to kind of coalesce everything together. So the whole rituals, what they do is that they kind of like embed a code that's going to make sure that that energy gets transmitted into the physical. If that makes sense, good. If not,